Okay, now to go over the Tyrell Banner of the Watch deck that I'm going to be playing for a few games. So for this deck, I knew that I wanted to make a Night's Watch wall deck, and I decided that there's like the synergy is that you have the wall here, and then you have these effects from Tyrell such as High Garden and Offer of a Peach or Shrewd Diplomat that kick the opponent's characters out of a challenge and stand them up and make it to where they don't get to actually participate. And that's a sort of theme that Tyrell has that hasn't really been used very much. It's not one of their stronger themes typically, but I thought this is a case where it could actually be pretty good because you're just passing challenges anyways, so the fact that it stands them and removes them from the challenge is not really a drawback like it normally would be, because then they can still be standing to defend one of your challenges. Well, if you don't plan on declaring any challenges to start with, that doesn't matter. So that's sort of the idea behind the deck. And to bolster rather the meme of the deck, we have 2 copies of Grand Melee, which I have to say is pretty effective in this deck, because they have to attack with 2 characters to do anything, which is annoying already. You don't really care about the drawback because you're not declaring any challenges to start with. And then if you have anything that can remove one of the characters from the challenge, they have to attack with 3 or more characters, like just that many more to get past that. And there can also be situations where, they declare with 2 and they don't know that you have Offer of a Peach or Shrewd Diplomat waiting, and you freaking get them. And that's always funny. So that's sort of the idea behind it. So now to look at the actual deck list. I have 4 ladies, I think. The cheaper ones that have like relevant abilities: Desmera, Eleanor, Alary, and 4-cost Marjorie. I went with this 4-cost Marjorie because people are going to put you first player if you don't win initiative, and she's going to be annoying for them if she gets to actually attack and kneel one of their characters. And she's, I don't know, I mean the 3-cost version is probably fine, but I felt like this was a slightly more relevant ability, so I went with this one. And those are to enable the Offer of a Peach. I would like to have a few more copies of them in here to make it like more consistent, but the deck space is just absolutely crammed full. Like, I really don't want to cut anything at this point. So another thing that Tyrell obviously has is the left and right combo, which is pretty good when you're playing a defensive deck. So there's 3 each of those guys. Begging Brothers are pretty good and necessary in a lot of cases to stop extremely obnoxious characters who would otherwise blow you out. Dolores Ed is good, obviously, in a deck like this. I've got 3 Maester Aemons because I really don't want to deal with military claim in this deck. I've found that you can very quickly get into bad spots against aggressive decks that are like able to kill more than one of your characters per turn. So you really want Maester Aemon to help you deal with that. Maester Balabar, pretty questionable, but he's another like removed from the challenge character. Now the Old Town Informer and the Scheming Septon are some cards that really shine in this deck, because with the Old Town Informer she can ambush in and then first cycle through your deck to find important cards like Craven. She can discard duplicates of locations that you don't want, like dupes of Redwine Straits and the Arbor, and switch them out for cards that will actually do something. And she discards things into the Flea Bottom pile. So very nice card for this deck. And she also can like discard a Scheming Septon into the Flea Bottom pile. Scheming Septon obviously in here with Old Town for more passive power and draw. Owen the Oaf is, I think, worthy of 1 copy. I really wish there was a way to give him more icons, but there's just not space in the deck to justify adding in like Off to Gold Town, like I said. Although it would be funny if you could get away with that. Play like 3 copies of him and then 3 Off to Gold Towns, and then he can just like nuke any challenge. Because if you give him more icons, he'll nuke his own strength, but you don't really care. You just want to put the opponent's attacking strength to 0. Septon Hysterica, she's not that great even in this deck. She's like, her stats and cost and the way her ability is worded and everything are just not very good, but she's okay, I guess. We have the Shrewd Diplomats, who can be used from Flea Bottom, and the Veteran Builders, because we're playing Flea Bottom. So So Craven, Milk. For economy, I've got like Gates, Red Wine Straits, Arbors, and Rose Roads. It's a little questionable, the economy. I would like to have a little bit more, but again, I'm not sure where to add more economy. I mean, maybe you could add like some Arbor marketplaces or something. I went for plus gold only economy because you really just want, like, it gives you the most flexibility to have extra gold. And I think maybe a couple rose gardens could be okay. But even then, like, there's not enough really Tyrell cards to make those super consistent. I really just want to get gold that I can spend however I want on, like, ambush or flea bottom or whatever I want to do with it, marshaling locations. So yeah, that's the deck. We've got our at the gates to start with. Close call for flea bottom, counting coppers because we need to draw cards. And Valar Dohaeris because we're running a low curve deck. Peace and Prosperity is like an economy plot that we can try to use. This is very nice when you're going to marshal a big location like High Garden or the Arbor or something. So let's play some games with this deck and see, what am I doing? There, see if we can win one. Hopefully we won't run into Greyjoy. I actually have won some games pretty handily with this deck. I've had some decent results with it, but I think Greyjoy is like a 0% matchup for it. Of course it's Greyjoy. Well, let's see what happens. Name's Balon Greyjoy. People keep saying Balon. I think you want Asha. Alright, I guess I have to keep this just because I have the Arbor. Even though I probably should have mulliganed because if they just play We Do Not Sow on the Arbor turn 1, you lose. But again, this is like a 0% matchup. Like right there, he already has Mr. Murimir, so I can never trigger the wall. So at this point, I don't want to restart the recording because I just showed off the deck. But I think I'd rather get a game that's not against Greyjoy. So hopefully we can get this over really fast and I can start a new one. I will say one thing that's nice with this deck is a lot of times you have a very comfortable matchup against lame out decks like Martell. A lot of times Martell is not very happy to play against this. I've had games against like a Martell Knights of the Hollow Hill where they literally said, I'll just concede, I want to see my deck in action because I was just sitting there and I didn't care at all about anything that he did. I guess we're going to put Milk on Euron and just hope to draw another Milk for Maester Murimir later. We definitely can't let him use Euron's Intimidate. Grey Ghost, of course. Of course! Why would he not have a card like that? Alright. Let's Haunted Forest to block unopposed. Oh, we have Craven, so that makes life easy. What else do we do? Scheming Septon. There, that worked out. I forgot about Craven. Craven is a card. Alright, well, we're off to a decent start. And having a duplicate is really nice because that will dissuade him from just immediately playing Valar Morghulis. The classic Greyjoy fallback. If somehow things don't go in your favor immediately, just play Valar. I think I would like to win Intrigue, but I don't think that I can. He has 10 Intrigue strength. Yeah, but I should be able to win Military. And he probably does not want to kill any of these characters. so he'll probably have to use a Risen here. Man, look at that start. Imagine how over this game would be if I didn't have Craven. Oh, he killed Muramir. Wow. Alright, well, that was nice of him. Now I guess we should do 2 more challenges. Because this way we will win dominance with 2 gold from the Scheming Septon. Yeah, this way I either get an unopposed power or I win dominance. Alright, what plot do I use now? His is going to be some type of attachment removal. I think I'm going to do counting coppers, probably. Because I just have to draw more negative attachments. It's the only way. Yep. Alright, there's the wall. Sadly did not draw any more Cravens, but I can't complain too much because I drew 1 Craven to start with, and that was already pretty lucky. Oh, Seabitch. Of course! Of course he plays Seabitch. Why wouldn't he play that? Why would he not? Okay, well, we're always doing this. Well, what else are we doing? Scheming Septon. High Garden, maybe? High Garden, Shrewd Diplomat. Seems about as good as anything else. I mean, he's going to steal the High Garden, but there's nothing I can do about that. Just have to make him use it and wait it out. So next turn will be like Peace and Prosperity, and then I'll start playing Grand Melees. But all of this is assuming that I'm not dead by that point. Why did he not use Grey Ghost? Seems a bit weird. Alright, so if I kick Asha out of the challenge, I can't actually win it. So let's just defend. It's a bit weird that he did military there. I would think you would do power to use your prince that was promised agenda. I'm going to avoid using my duplicate if at all possible because Valar Morghulis, obviously. Oh man, discarded a milk off the top from Asha. That's convenient. There, and now he uses Grey Ghost after already declaring a challenge for some reason. I guess I should thank him for being generous enough to wait to use it until after he had already done a challenge. Okay, I'm not sure why he, I guess I should have, it doesn't really matter which one I removed. I'm not sure why he didn't steal Highguard in there with the Sea Bitch. So his power 4 go up to 6. So 6 to 2, and he doesn't trigger the agenda. Fingers crossed. Maybe he's going to play the Kraken's Grasp. Nope, got him. Ooh, another duplicate. I like it. Let's do power and military since he's 1 over reserve. It honestly might be correct to just go ahead and start playing Grand Melee here because it's so strong against his board. I'm not sure if that's the right way to do it. I am managing to stall him out at the moment. He has 0 power. So I guess I'm going to do Peace and Prosperity and then start playing the melees. Like, I'm a bit confused on why he didn't just steal Highgarden with Sea Bitch, and then this turn he plays we take Westeros and just get Sea Bitch back. Not sure what the deal was with that. Forced March, okay. I mean, that is annoying, I guess. Damn, no Craven. Flea Bottom's pretty good. I don't think I have any way to actually use the Flea Bottom right now. No Veteran Builder, no Old Town Informer. Alright, here comes another big character. Rattleshirt, alright. Rattleshirt, I see you. I guess I'm playing Dohaeris next turn. Yeah, definitely, because the duped 6-cost character also has the milk. So he'll keep like Rattleshirt Theon. Alright. Let's play this, even though it's going to get nullified, and he's going to gain 4 power off of it by Sea Bitch, because this is a good matchup. Do I just play Begging Brother with 3 gold? Probably. Alright, so 1 gold for Highgarden. And 1 gold for Shrewd Diplomat. So we want to save 2. And we're going to get 2 more to get the 4 with the Scheming Septon. So if we marshal maybe Septon Hysterica. Probably not worth trying to use her. I think we play this guy. And then we give him... Can we give him 3? No, we give him 1. Yeah, this is how we do it. Okay, there we go. Grey Ghost again. Man, it sure does feel nice when the opponent has a deck full of cards that completely nullify yours and prevent them from doing anything. I guess I'm going to use a duplicate here for the military claim. I think it's okay, since I have another. Plus it gives me something to use with Flea Bottom. Like from this turn onwards, if all goes according to plan, the Flea Bottom can bring this duplicate back to ignore military claim. Still find it a bit weird that he's using 2 characters for military, especially sending in Theon and using the stealth on a character that can't defend anyways, when the Haunted Forest is going to defend, so Theon won't get to use his ability. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was just no reason to use Theon there. He should have just attacked with Euron. This is also a pretty confusing choice. Still not doing anything about High Garden, so I'll take it, I guess. And we're going to kick Asha out of this challenge. I guess I could just use the Begging Brother. Damn, I'm 1 strength away from actually just being able to defend it. Oh no, but he has the stupid Iron Fleet Scout. So yeah. I could defend it with Dolores Ed. I just don't want him to get the Asha ability. Let's just do this. Let's just do it this way. Get out. Well, this turn worked out pretty well, I would say. Alright, no Sea-Bitch trigger. I'll take it. The opponent definitely is playing suboptimally, I think. I'm not sure what he's doing on some of these decision points. Alright, Valar Dohaeris. I've spent this whole game complaining about how this is a 0% matchup, and yet I'm winning it somehow. So again, right now I'm blaming that on the opponent not making the best choices. Rise of the Kraken, is that really worth it? I guess the 2 claim might make it worthwhile. So I think he's going to keep Rattleshirt and Theon. And our choice is pretty easy. Oh no, I could have even kept the Shrewd Diplomat. Wow, that was a misclick. Why did I think that I couldn't keep my Shrewd Diplomat? Damn, I'm bad at this game. I thought these guys cost 3 left and right. Oh, that's an unfortunate misplay. I lost that character for no reason. Well, I guess now we're even. He's made some bad plays, and I've made some bad plays. Alright, Flea Bottom to ignore military claim. Scheming Septon, because always. Old Town for more passive power. And Shrewd Diplomat. I guess Shrewd Diplomat, right? Yeah. And this is how we do it. What big character is it going to be? Is Asha going to come back? What's it going to be? There's 4 choices. Which one is it? Is it Victarion? I think if he had the 7-cost Victarion, he would have marshaled him earlier, because that's like an auto-win card. I don't know, I guess... Well, no, he can kneel my freaking Old Town, too, with that. Alright, no big characters this turn. I like it. I am okay with this. Old Bill Bone. Alright, well, my challenges are going to be a big fat pass. A big old fat pass. We are going to do exactly nothing. Another thing that's notable in this game is that he has not had any Drown God fanatics. And I haven't seen any other restricted cards, so that means he might have literally just not drawn any Drown God fanatics, which is extremely lucky for us if that's the case. Like, we super high rolled, if that's what's been going on here. Ah, he uses the Sea Bitch this time. Takes the Haunted Forest. Not Highgarden, not the Wall. The Haunted Forest. Interesting. What is going on? This dude just... Is he trolling me? Like, that doesn't work, bro. I don't understand. Again, I'll take it. I guess his strategy is that now he's going to do the power with Rattleshirt. This actually makes sense, but he doesn't know. He's not aware. Oh, no. No! Why is this lagging so much? Just click it. Just do it, man. You guys ready for the cancel? Here it comes. Oh, he freaking got me. Too bad I have a begging brother. Get out. Get out. I have begging brother. Got him. He was not aware. Let's go ahead and use Old Town on the next action window while the Scheming Septon is still on top of the deck. Also putting it in the hand for Intrigue Claim. Although I don't think he can win an Intrigue challenge. His only character with an Intrigue being Old Bill Bone. I bet he feels a bit crunchy for using his Sea Bitch on the Haunted Forest right about now, instead of just using it on the wall. Dude, this always happens. I don't think I've beaten Greyjoy once with this deck. I mean that. I don't think I've beaten Greyjoy one time. If I win this game, there is seriously something going on where I have like the blessing of God whenever I'm recording. Siege preparations, that is interesting. Where like matchups that I always win when lose when I'm not recording, all of a sudden if I'm recording I win somehow. This keeps happening. I guess I shouldn't complain. This is an interesting plot, Siege Preparations. I think I have one deck that I'm going to be trying this in when I start doing my Barrabox decks. Well, one Baratheon deck. Who knows if any other decks it might end up in. Paylor Blacktide. Well, luckily he doesn't do anything. So he has a wide board, which helps him counter the Grand Melee. But Highgarden still makes it very frustrating, because you have to declare 3 characters to go past Highgarden. Alright. Septon Hysterica makes it that much more annoying. Should I play her? Probably. I think we should Craven Rattleshirt. I feel like that's always a good play. And Hysterica gives us a Flea Bottom and Highgarden Gold using the Scheming Septon. Oh, and he didn't get his Sea Bitch back either. He didn't play We Take Westeros, so... Yep, just passes. can't do anything. I can actually frickin' get him with an intrigue. I don't think I can win power. I don't have any way to kick his characters out of power challenges at the moment. So his power strength would be like 10 plus 4, be like 16. Don't think I can beat 16. But let's just win the intrigue. Which is, it's interesting because, so this is a good use of this plot already, siege preparations, because it's 3 gold, so it's 1 more than counting coppers, and he's going to draw 4 cards. And this intrigue claim is nullified because he's going to just draw another card from his siege preparations since his hand size went down by 1. Wow, Balon, he didn't even marshal that. He didn't even marshal that. Wow. That's his prince card. Interesting. But I still do it because I get a power from unopposed. So there's still a reason to do it. So now I guess I'm expecting Valar Morghulis as his next plot. Because now I think I've actually got him in a pretty tight spot. What the heck? This is a dominance action, isn't it? So he did that in taxation phase, which is completely illegal, but it still let him do it. I'm not going to, call him and say, oh, you can't do that. Valar Morghulis. Yep. Sort of the only option left. Hopefully there's no saves. But he did draw 5 cards, so there might be a Risen. Oh, no saves. That's glorious. That should be the game. That should be the end of the game. Because he has to... Yeah, he can't do anything. What happened, dude? What is going on? I guess the thumbnail for this video is going to be left and right with those deal with it shades and weed blunts or whatever. Because we freaking got him. Again, I think the opponent just did not play correctly. But whatever. It's the curse of the recording, man. Just whenever I want to win a game that I shouldn't win, just turn on OBS.